Ashwant Deshmukh, is that your reading as well? Because the BJP actually won with far bigger margins. It's the Aam Aadmi Party that on several seats won with far smaller margins. Therefore, there is no guarantee that what seems very logical will actually translate into extra votes for the Aam Aadmi Party in the case of a repoll. What's your reading, Yashwant?
I agree with Dr. Sanjay Kumar. The top 10 seats with the least margin in Delhi, 7 out of those top 10 were won by the Aam Aadmi Party. And let's not forget there was almost 4% gap between Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. And I would just like to add one more thing to what Dr. Sanjay Kumar has said. Rahul, we kind of sweep aside the Congress performance. Let's not forget this is the worst possible Congress performance, and even in their worst possible performance they have still polled 25% votes in Delhi. That means almost every fourth voter in Delhi still voted for the Congress, and the gap between Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress vote is roughly about 4%. So what I am trying to say that if in a Lok Sabha election we have seen in plenty of the states, the national parties tend to increase their vote share. So I am not ruling out the possibility of even Congress vote share going up in a case of Lok Sabha election and assembly elections happening together.
We've got breaking news coming in at this moment that sources in the Aam Aadmi Party are telling headlines today that if the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi says so, the Aam Aadmi Party will form the government. They're now putting the onus on the Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung. And they're saying if the governor says form the government, they will form the government. Yashwant, their strategy is to actually assume the halo of martyrs. Their strategy is to say, we were asked to form the government, we formed the government, we wanted to implement our mandate, but the Congress backed out at the last moment. That's what they're banking on. Do you think the Congress will be able to back out like they've done with several governments, both in states and at the center in the past, after offering unconditional support to begin with? Or do you think this time, because it's so close to the general elections, Rahul Gandhi will need to stay the course and back Kejriwal at least till the general elections get over, for the sake of his own credibility, for the sake of the credibility of the Congress party?
Well, sacrificing Delhi is a very small price to pay for the Congress for a larger cause of 2014 Lok Sabha election. You know, the generalized debate or the general finding or the analysis is that Aam Aadmi Party has hurt the BJP big time. No doubt, they have taken away the anti-incumbency vote. Otherwise, BJP would have swept just like Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, similarly in Delhi. But let's not forget that Aam Aadmi Party actually dented in the lower strata, the Dalits and even the Muslim votes of Congress in Delhi. And this is where probably the big game or the larger picture comes in. If Congress can give support and don't poke in their nose in the running of the government for Delhi, in that case Aam Aadmi Party at the national level might find it difficult to go against the Congress all across India in 543 seats, especially in the urban seats as they say it. So, and apart from that, I don't see a reason why should Congress pull down the government, because the problem is not whether the Aam Aadmi Party, possible Aam Aadmi Party government will or will not deliver because of the support of the Congress. It will be very difficult for them to deliver because of the sheer impossibility of delivering what they have promised.